This video is brought to you by Hit Point Press and their Adventurer's Backpack full of freebies just for you. Get some awesome free gifts, including Big Bad Booklets and Humblewood Adventures at hitpointpress.com/free. And by Steamforged Games and their Epic Encounters series. With just one box, you can run an awesome cinematic adventure that your players will never forget. Use our links below the video to see all your Epic Encounter adventures. Hello and welcome to the Gallant Goblin. Today we have another box of Curse of Strahd minis. I freaking love these sets. You get important NPCs from the adventures. You can clearly see who you're getting, so there's no randomness to deal with. They're all named NPCs, so you don't really need any duplicates anyway, and you can just pick up each set as they become relevant to your adventure. I kind of wish they did this for more adventures. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below, and many thanks to WizKids for sending these to review. Before we jump in though, I wanted to give you a little update on our upcoming Kickstarter. Of course, it's going to feature our kobold plushies, but that's not all. If you watch our actual plays, you know that I give out a lot of Goblin gold in lieu of inspiration or hero points, and well, we just got some Goblin gold for our Kickstarter campaign too, and oh my god, it's so heavy and epic and everything I ever dreamed of for Goblin gold. And if things go as planned, we'll also have our own custom minis in the Kickstarter too. We shall see, not to mention our kobold pin collection. You can kind of see one down there. So if you're interested in all this, go visit koboldplush.com and sign up to be notified when we launch. For now though, let's see who's the starting roster for Team Barovia. If there was ever a mini that we needed for an adventure, it is Ireena Kolyana for Curse of Strahd. She's one of the very first NPCs encountered in the adventure, and while she's quite capable in her own right, she needs help traveling through the dangerous countryside to a safer location because she's being hunted by someone or something. She can end up traveling with the party for a decent chunk of the adventure. Also in Curse of Strahd, there are 14 NPCs who can end up being an important ally, either chosen by the game master or determined randomly. Ireena is one of those options, and this can be a great PC mini as well. Ismark Kolyanovich is Ireena's brother and the actual first real NPC that the players will meet when they wander into a bar in the village of Barovia. He's the one who can provide the backstory and context for the adventure, as well as some direction as he travels along with the party and his sister to find a safer place for her to live. Ismark is another possible ally for the party, and another vital mini to have for pretty much any Curse of Strahd campaign. His mini here is holding a wine glass, making him usable as a generic noble or bar patron as well. Vladimir Horngaard is a character the players will meet if they visit Argynvostholt, the abandoned mansion that overlooks the Spalach Woods and the Luna River Valley. Once again, I'm going to be light on the spoilers here as much as possible, but as you can probably tell by his skin coloration, Vladimir is an undead knight. He is one of Strahd's fiercest adversaries, but his motives may not align with those of the party, so they could certainly come into conflict with each other if the party doesn't play their cards right. Horngaard has a CR 7 stat block. This mini could also be used for a heavily armored drow PC. Sir Godfrey Gwilym is a knight under the command of Vladimir Horngaard, and was also his beloved. While he's also undead, as you can tell by his abundant eyeshadow, he is rather more cogent than most of the undead knights that the players will encounter in Argynvostholt. In fact, Sir Godfrey could be the fated ally of the party, but it would serve them well to find a way to put the other undead knights to rest before asking Sir Godfrey to accompany them to Castle Ravenloft. Sir Godfrey is a caster with a CR of 6. Izek Strazni has a pretty tragic life. Like most people in Barovia, he was born without a soul. As a child, his family was attacked by a dire wolf which tore off his arm. His sister went missing during the attack and was never seen again. His parents passed away from grief. Izek was bullied and turned into a sociopath. Eventually, the burgomaster of his hometown of Vallaki saw promise in him and took him in. It is in Vallaki where the party will most likely encounter him and in his mysterious new arm. He has a CR of 5. So, fun fact, it wasn't until filming this video that I realized that this character was named Lady Wachter and not Lady Watcher. But Lady Fiona Wachter is another important character the party will come across in the town of Vallaki, which is likely the second major location the party will visit after picking up Ireena and Ismark in the village of Barovia. There's a bit of a power struggle going on in Vallaki between the Burgomeister and Lady Wachter, who sees the Burgomeister as a madman doing entirely ridiculous and superstitious things to keep Strahd out of their little town. Eventually, the conflict will blow up, and the characters are likely to be right there when it does. Oh, and that thing on her shoulder, that's Majesto, her pet imp. It's usually invisible. Lady Wachter has a CR of 2. Gadof Blinsky is one of those characters you probably don't really need a mini for, since if he enters a combat situation, it means that something somewhere has gone terribly wrong, but he's such a fun character that you kinda wanna have a mini for him just to have it. Blinsky is Valaki's toy maker, and the party will be encountering his harmless but rather creepy creations throughout the adventure. He's sad because no one seems to like him or his creations. I'm just sad that his mini doesn't include Piccolo, his pet monkey. Blinsky has a CR0 commoner stat block. This is probably the best set of Strahd minis we've gotten so far. It is the first set a GM should buy for the Curse of Strahd adventure, and the selection here is great. You get the first 2 most important NPCs in Ireena and Ismark, and then you get arguably the most important NPCs in the town of Vallaki, which the players will likely visit next. And Vallaki is a ton of fun. There are so many great scenes and characters and encounters that can happen there. And there are certainly enough other important NPCs that they could support a Citizens of Vallaki set too if they wanted. And you know, I like to find multiple uses for my minis when possible, and a lot of these could be repurposed as great PC minis as well. Ireena and Horngaard jump immediately to mind, but a Ventriloquist Bard character based on that Blinsky mini, I mean, come on, someone has to do that. And Ismark is another great mini to include in all your general tavern setups. We still don't have enough general tavern folk minis in my opinion. And come on, WizKids, where's my Piccolo mini? Icons of the Realms Curse of Strahd, Denizens of Barovia is on sale now for an MSRP of $41.99. Stay tuned to the channel here for a review of the companion box, Denizens of Castle Ravenloft, coming soon. Let me know what you think about this set in the comment section down below. Now is a great opportunity to pick up some end-of-the-year freebies from our friends at Hit Point Press, including Adventures for Humblewood, previews of Hecna, Seeds of Decay, Heliana's Guide to Monster Hunting, and so much more. But today I wanted to talk about the old standby, the Big Bad Booklets. You can get 3 of them for free digitally right now. Daniel, a failed attempt at a flesh golem, Tussin Tenor, a hill giant chief afflicted with lycanthropy, and Zara Harlow, a cunning and adept vigilante. Pick up all the freebies you want right now at hitpointpress.com/free. And I think it's time you expand your collection of epic encounter boxes from our friends at Steamforged Games. Their latest box has my favorite minis from them yet, Ireena of the Undead Horde. If you're playing Curse of Strahd, these minis are perfect for your campaign. Each Epic Encounters box contains amazing unpainted minis, a double-sided map, and an adventure book so you can use it as a one-shot or as a side mission in your ongoing campaign. If you pick up Ireena of the Undead Horde or any of the Epic Encounter boxes, paint those minis up and share them with us on our Discord server. You can see all your Epic Encounter options in the links below the video. And thank you for watching today. Don't forget to go sign up for our Kickstarter at koboldplush.com. If you're wanting one of these amazing coins, where'd it go? It's over here. If you like our video today, leaving us a thumbs up helps other people find us, and you can find some of our great apparel and accessories at our shop at gallantgoblin.com/shop. And come join us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. For now, please stay safe, have fun, love each other, and I'll see you next time at the Gallant Goblin.